Hey guys, what is going on? Hopefully, you guys all had a pretty good Thanksgiving and also had a pretty good day yesterday in the NBA. As you see, I haven't done videos for a couple days, just took a couple days off for Thanksgiving. Anyway, we are back at it here for today's 7-game slate here on Fanduel. So, yeah, like I said, didn't do a video yesterday, but we did, do our lineups as normal for premium. And once again, it was another W for us. Scored in the top 19%. Not even 18%. I mean, yeah, pretty good night. Scored a 305 right there. As you see there, I won 1,000 there. Some of our other subs, hard to see it, but they put in 325 and won 715. And then another one here put in 358, won 701. So, yeah, definitely not too bad of a night, for everybody. Yeah, everyone did pretty good. So, yeah, as normal, would love to have you guys on board. Here's another sub here, but only put in 34, won 145. So yeah, good night. Like I said, we'd love to have you guys on board. Black Friday just happened. Maybe you guys need some extra money for holiday shopping. It's only $50 a month for us, and like I said, you could easily make that money back and get some extra money there for the holidays. So, $50 a month. Would love to have you guys on board. To get in, check out our website in the comments section as normal. Follow the steps to get set up, and then also have our Twitter down there if you have any questions or anything like that. Also, you can email us on our on our website as well. We have a place for you to email us if you have any questions. So yeah, like I said, another W for us. That is not too bad. Alrighty, so yeah, let's get into today's half decent slate. Last couple days we've had some slates over 10. This one's not too bad with a 7. So we'll definitely let's get into it here. So our first game is Houston and Cleveland, 213 in Houston by 10. Yeah, I mean, they should blow him out in this one. You got some CP3. He is $8,500. I expect maybe 33 to 36 in this one just because it could be a blowout. So I don't think he needs to do a lot. Plus, he's only sitting around the 30. So, like I said, 33, 36 is all you're looking for him. Definitely not a GPP play. He's kind of safe. So not much upside with him. Harden probably is normal, 50, 55. Like I said, should be a blowout in this one, so I don't know how much Houston I want in this one. And then as normal, you can look at Capella for 40, 45. On that Houston side, you can look at Rodney Hood, Osman. Both of those guys had a pretty good game last time out, and Osman a couple good games. Plus, he's playing monster minutes, so I don't mind Osman for only 5,200. And that's really it. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not too high on Thompson in this one. So Osman and Hood is probably what I'd look at. I do like Osman a little more, but I just don't see too much that I care for in this game. Yeah, I think that's really it for me. So, yeah, not really playing that one. Moving on here to our next one. All right, I don't know why that's like that. It happens to me sometimes. All right, well, I don't know why that's doing that. Anyway, Denver, OKC, I think it was like a 215, 217 here. It was a pretty close spread. So, OKC a back-to-back form. Denver did not play yesterday. So Westbrook is Westbrook. Put him in there if you can get him. Murray might get you 30, 35. He's been playing half decent the last couple of games. Dennis Schroeder, I mean, I think he's in the starting lineup now a lot more recently with injuries with Diallo, and obviously Robertson's been out for a while. They're having a little bit of injuries with the shooting guards, so Schroeder's not in a bad spot. If Gary Harris is out, which he's game time decision, you can look at Hernan. Also, you can look at Monte Morris as well. That helps out. Also Millsap a little bit. You can look at him, and not too high in Jokic. I'd probably go Adams. You know how I am with him. His 35 to 40 in this one. I don't know if I really need Jokic. Harris being out does leave a little bit of usage on the table, so maybe Jokic gets a little bit more usage here. We'll have to see. I mean, he might have to step up with Harris being out. You can consider him. But I'm really looking at Westbrook. Like I said, Murray does benefit a little bit as well if Harris is out. And then Monte Morris and Hernan will probably help try to fill the shoots there. And also Paul George is only $8,900. I think can get you his normal 45 points in this one here if you can't afford Kevin Durant at that small forward position. All right, moving on to our next one. I don't know why it's like that. It's annoying. We had New Orleans and Washington. At last I saw it was a 240 total. like I said, it could drop just depending on Anthony Davis. I had him yesterday. He was going for a good 65 until he got a little bit of an injury. Did come back for a couple minutes, but obviously didn't really help much. So we'll have to see what's going on. They said he's listed day to day, so I really don't think they're going to push AD here on a back to back. He was out for 7 or 8 minutes there, so it was hurting him a little bit. So I really don't think he's going to play in this one. Like I said, we'll have to see. But if he doesn't play, it probably lower the total to around 232, 234, maybe around that area. But still should be a good one. Drew Holiday is going to step up. Nikola Mirotic, obviously Randall. Like I said, if AD's out, if AD plays and he's healthy, you can look at him. It does suck that he had that little injury. It could flare up again if he plays. But you got to consider him if he plays. But I personally don't think AD is going to play. That also helps out each one more. And then especially with AD being out, they're going to have to play. It's going to be kind of a small ball game. So Oubre and Jeff Green come into the picture a little bit more as well. And not too high. I don't know who Holiday. I think probably Holiday is going to be on Wall. So Beal may be in a half-decent spot for his 35-40. I still don't mind John Wall, though, at home in Washington. High total. Like I said, this game is the cash game. Just pick and choose who you want in this one. Should be a good one. Like I said, watch out for the AD news, but for the most part, should be pretty good. All right, Chicago and Minnesota here. I do like Derrick Rose for his 30 to 33 in this one. Not too high on Jeff Teague. I do like Zach LaVine. Don't mind Wiggins. Covington maybe 30 to 32. Parker, GPP play, as we know. Covington's going to be on him, so that's going to hurt him just a little bit. As we know, Covington's not a bad defender. And then you can look at Karl Anthony Towns. Should rebound here to get you 50, 55. I do think Chicago could make this a relatively close ball game. So, like I said, really like LaVine. I don't mind D Rose. And then, like I said, LaVine and Wiggins, both those guys. And then, like I said, I really don't mind Covington. And not a lot of upside. I think he's a GPP cash play, if that makes any sense. He's going to get you 30 to 32, but he's going to be really low owned in cash. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. So, yeah, if I had to pick anyone, LaVine, and then you can look at Wiggins and then Karl Anthony Towns in this one. All right, moving on to Antonio and Milwaukee. Forbes, Patty Mills, cheap guys, maybe get you 19 or 20. You maybe put him in there if you need somebody cheap. DeRozan's playing like crap recently, but maybe he steps up for 40 in this one. Middleton, solid guy to get you 35. Brogdon, 28 to 30. I really like Rudy Gay. He's been playing pretty good ball. Plus, he's only $6,100. 38 and 35 in his last two, so definitely consider him. Giannis is Giannis. If you can get him in there. Aldridge, I think he's in his normal solid spot. Does weary me a little bit on a back-to-back, but I still think he can get you his 39 to 40. And not really into Lopez. Maker's playing a little bit, but still really don't trust that. So, probably not a lot of guys in this, but in this one, but Aldridge, Giannis, Gay is probably my favorite pick in this game. And then I do like Middleton for his 35 to 40. You can get the same amount of points as DeRozan can for what was that, $900 cheaper, so or $1,100, whatever. I'm not doing the math. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there. Not really a high on Bledsoe in this one here. All right, moving on. Boston, Dallas. Dallas hasn't played for a while, so they're pretty fresh to go. Irving should rebound in this one. Terrible game last night just because he only played 19 minutes, so really not his fault. So he should be fresh for this one. So I guess not a terrible game. He just didn't play. You can look at JJ Barea, Luka Doncic. He's been on fire. Gordon Hayward, I do like him to get his 28 to 30. If he's on the bench or not, don't matter. Still in a solid spot. And then if Al Horford doesn't play, obviously Aaron Baines will be like 180% owned just because of what he did yesterday. But we'll see. Horford Brad Stevens said he may play in this one, so we'll have to see. But if not, obviously some Aaron Baines. Marcus Morris could step up once again. Bad one last night, but he could step up. So this is kind of a question mark game, but I do like Hayward. Aaron Baines if Al Horford is out. And then don't mind some Luka Doncic either in this one. Oh, Harrison Barnes not playing bad ball either. All right, last one, Sacramento and Golden State. Probably a 225, 230 total in this one. De'Aaron Fox, I like him. Don't mind Cook for 28 to 30. Solid option for relatively cheap price. Klay Thompson's been a beast in. I like him. Bogdanovich playing a little bit more minutes every single game, it seems like, coming off the injury. So I think you can put Bogdanovich, and he should get you 24 to 26 fantasy points. And this one, KD is KD. He's been playing good the last 3 games, so put him in there. I do like Marvin Bagley since he should be getting his normal minutes again. With no Draymond on him, I think he should be half decent. And you can also look at Willie Cauley. He's been playing half decent in his last couple games. So far, there's not much value out there. Aaron Baines, that's really it. So like I said, I do like Wall. If you can get him, that's just a monster total over there. If you can't, I probably go Fox and Quinn Cook. I do like – those are probably my 3 favorite point guards. Shooting guard, Drew Holiday – Middleton, maybe Monte Morris if you want. That's kind of what I'm looking there. And then obviously you can always look at Harden if you want. Giannis, Kevin Durant, Paul George, Nikola Mirotic. I'd probably go Kevin Durant over Giannis in this one. And then probably George. Mirotic's still trying to come back, but he's still in a very solid spot here. Mid-range, I do like Hayward over Barnes. Otto Porter's in a half-decent spot. He's been playing some half-decent ball. Look at his numbers. Look at him. Really like Rudy Gay, as I mentioned. Osman playing monster minutes and get you 30 points in this one. Power forward, Davis plays and healthy. Put him in there, but I really don't think he'll play. But power forward's kind of trash. Marvin Bagley and then probably Aldridge, I guess. Oh, shoot, another guy that's been playing good. This guy's a GPP player, though, just because we know how he is. But with 2 games without Howard, he's been beasting 26 and 32. Like I said, it's risky, though, but he's playing half-decent ball. So 4,200, that's a big, cheap option if you get you his 25 points. So keep that in mind there as well. And then center position – I'd probably go Randall, depending on AD, and then, like I said, Aaron Baines, depending on Al Horford. But that's really it. So kind of a straight up day. Maybe we'll get some cheap options throughout the day. But so far, it just looks like a straight up day. Maybe put in 1 or 2 GPP guys, but for the most part, maybe KD. There's not too many big boys you can really get in there. Maybe KD and Wall. And then I'll get some cheap guys in there. But like I said, everything, a lot of injuries happen, so we'll just have to see. But that's what I'm looking at so far. So as normal, would love to have you guys join us. If you guys need some extra cash for the holiday, let us help you out with that. Like I said, we've been doing this for 5 years, and winning some pretty good money. Like I said, I've won over 200,000 in just the past year and a half. So definitely know what I'm doing. Would love to have you guys on board. I moved up to top 600 in the NBA rankings now. I was 900 or something, so moved up 300 spots in just under a month. So would love to have you guys on board for sure. Like I said, check out our website in the comment section. We have an email. You can message us on there if you need to, and also hit us up on Twitter as well. So that is it, guys. As I said, hopefully you guys all had a really good Thanksgiving. If you enjoy the video, leave a like. I do appreciate your guys' feedback. So, hopefully you guys all have a pretty good day. We'll see you guys all here tomorrow.